Hi, this is Karen. I'm with inspiredbygram.com. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a really quick, simple card that really doesn't take any time at all to put together. So the stamp set I've chosen today is Dandelion Wishes. Now I'm using the clear mount stamp because that's what I have. This is now sold in a cling mount stamp. So my labels, my stamps are not on my blocks there. The paper is the gorgeous Flower and Field Designer Series paper. And if you just look at all these fabulous prints with flowers and foliage and stripes and polka dots and all the different colors that come with the paper here. This paper pack is a 12 by 12 and it's in the Sale-a-bration catalog and it's free with a product order of $50. My ink choice is Cherry Cobbler ink, so we'll get that all ready to go. And let's just take a look at the card here. I've got one made in basic black as the card base. And this is Mango Melody. And then this one is made with Cherry Cobbler. And today's card will be using Bumblebee cardstock. So let me just bring in all the little pieces here. So this is the Bumblebee paper, and it is cut 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. My Designer Series paper, Flower and Field, is cut 2 by 4 3/4. And then I've already embossed the Granny Apple Green with the Ornate Floral embossing folder. Fabulous embossing folder that matches really nicely with the paper. And that is cut 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then for stamping, I've got a Stitched Shapes circle in Whisper White, and then I've got the brand new basic white envelope, so we're going to stamp that as well. All right, so for our stamping, we just need these two pieces here, and we also need our, this is Whisper White because that's what I have still left, 4 by 5 1/4. So let me grab some scrap paper here because we'll need to use that a little bit. So let's focus on the stitched circle. Again, I'm using Cherry Cobbler ink, and the stamp I'm using in the Dandelion Wishes is this one right here. And I'm going to simply just ink that up in Cherry Cobbler ink, and I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp on as the second generation ink to create that background. Okay, so that's just a little bit lighter Cherry Cobbler ink. And then we're going to take the sentiment, Sending Well Wishes Your Way, and we'll just ink that up. Make sure it's correct, going the correct direction. We're going to stamp right over those dandelions and just hold it in place for a couple seconds just for that ink to absorb. And now we've got some tone on tone, and that looks really nice. Now just adding that to the background really fills up that white circle and gives it a nice little variety. I can show you one card I made. It is right here. So this is what it would look like with just a no background and just the sentiment. So side by side, I think they look, the one with the background looks a little bit better. So I'm going that route today. Now on the inside of the card, I'm going to take that same dandelion stamp, and I'm going to stamp full strength at the bottom. Okay, and then on the envelope, we're just going to do the same thing so everything coordinates. All right, so now we just need to assemble the card. Let me just grab my adhesive, my silicone craft sheet. And again, I've got the Bumblebee. We're going to take that Flower and Field Designer Series paper, and we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive throughout. And then we're just going to put this right on the card front here. I'm just kind of looking at equal distance on the top, left, and bottom. And then we'll take that Granny Apple Green and we're going to put it edge to edge. Again, this piece is cut 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'll just put it right about here, edge to edge. Give it a really good press for that embossed paper to adhere down. And then we're going to take the stamped sentiment and I'm just going to add it right to here. And I'm just going to add 2 lines of adhesive. You could pop this up with dimensionals if you wish. I'm just going to put it down flat and making sure that everything is straight, and then just give it a good press. And just in case that ink is dry, I'm going to come to the back side and give it a good press this way as well. All right, and then the final step is to add the inside panel. Just add a line of adhesive at the top there, and then we're just going to center it right on the inside of the card and call it good. So let's just go over the cards we just made here. This is the one I made with the Bumblebee. This is the original card with pool party background and no background stamping. And then here is the cherry cobbler one. And then this gorgeous basic black. So for all of your Stampin' Up! Supplies, you can find me at inspiredbygram.com. Thanks for watching.